Yeah, how's it going, guys? Ed Richie Unicorn Caller here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is a lovely day out here, and Mira is playing outside, so I'm just out here. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about, dude. There was a lot going on with Wizard101. First things first, let's talk about console. If you haven't heard the news from the last video, basically all of the Xbox beta players have a free membership. So if you wanted to try out the game on the Xbox, make sure to check it out. I've already seen comments talking about the controls are a little clunky or weird for controllers, so I'm guessing it's going to take some time for them to either adjust the key bindings or the inputs of it, or for everybody to just kind of get used to the controls. Now, there still isn't no official release date as to when the game is actually going to fully come out on all of the consoles, which include PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. Right now, they're just kind of doing the beta phase and, just kind of working out all the bugs and glitches and whatever reports that they're trying to get into. So, again, make sure to check out the Xbox beta if you want to. Now, let's talk about the Fantastic Fight Fest event, which is actually surprisingly doing, I guess, well, depending on what you consider well. Right now, we are on the final wave. It is wave 4, and yeah, after that, we've completed all the waves. Now, we only have 6 days left, so make sure you guys are checking that out. And remember, if you don't even have a membership or access to the zones, you can do the sample zone method. All you have to do is just be a level 30, and then you'll be allowed to do the whole join, match button. And again, it will pop up of a sample zone. It will take a pretty long time to load up. I'm not going to lie. The loading is a little crazy. So just stick with it. And hopefully everybody has fun with that. Because you should be doing the event either way. Because right now, there's actually some double scroll points available right now. So if you ever wanted to level up that Scroll of Fortune, there is double scroll points allowed for, members if you have a membership. So would highly recommend that. It's a super easy event. We also have Beast Moon Monster Mayhem event, which is also the last day for that. And then tomorrow it's going to be the Spiral Showcase. So yeah, a lot to do there, tons of stuff. I know it's hard to kind of get into the event. I've still been kind of I don't know, I've been kind of iffy on it this whole month. But now that there is double scroll points, I might actually consider doing it a little bit. Plus, if somehow in a miraculous way in these 6 days that we somehow finish the Wave 4 Progress Bar, which I'm not going to lie, it's getting really suspicious on how it's filling up so fast, but I'm not going to say anything, but yeah, hopefully the community just keeps on doing it. Definitely think there could be some adjustments to that event, though. There's definitely been a lot of community feedback, including from me, about it. I would like to see more rewards. There was a Crocotopia apartment that we never got, and also the pet that never made it as well. Would definitely like to see some other stuff, including Spellments. I think Spellments would also be a pretty cool thing to put in the Fantastic Fight Fest event. I think that would entice people more to do it and stack up on the coins, but to each their own. I would also encourage people to just kind of, do them on more characters and stuff. I don't know. I just think that there's a lot they could do for that event. And I think they mentioned that on that KI Live, which, by the way, we got to talk about KI Live, that they kind of, I don't know, it's kind of in an experimental run to kind of, I guess, get the data on how players react about stuff. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And hopefully for the next month or whenever they bring the event back, hopefully they do kind of listen to the community feedback and just kind of see what's going on with that. I personally just don't like the community progress bar at all. I still think that should either be removed or at least fine-tuned a little bit. I just don't care for it, quite honestly. Okay, let's talk about KI Live, which was not really a KI Live. It was a developer live stream, which was talking about the whole Shadow Pack system. Again, they didn't really show us much. They did show us the Rusalka changes, which is basically the same thing, similar to Glowbugs, where you'll need some sort of Shadow Pact with it, and then you fuse it together, and then, it gives you more damage. Honestly, it looks pretty good. I think I've seen a lot of praise with it. Probably some mixed comments. Obviously, I know a lot of people in general never like it when spells are getting changed. I mean, personally for me, I don't really care much because I don't play a Storm character. I just play Life, so I'm more interested on what they're going to do with stuff like Wings of Fate and some of the other stuff, you know. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and we'll kind of see where that goes. It's definitely still, the whole Shadow Pack system is still a confusing system. I think once we actually get into the test room, we can understand it a little bit better. I think there's still a ton of confusion with it, including for me. I mean, I still barely even know. All I know is that they're kind of like reworking pretty much everything, which is definitely going to be a lot. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. And then beyond that, I don't know. Really, nothing else is happening with the game. I mean, could we potentially see Ravenwood Academy come out this year, or could we potentially see Wizard101 on console come out this year? Because, you know, we are in that last wave of the beta, you know, free memberships for everybody on the Xbox beta. So maybe this is a good sign that maybe they are approaching a release date maybe soon. We don't know. I mean, we have no idea. And then in September, we're going to have that Wizard101 birthday. I believe this would be their, like, 17th or 18th birthday. I can't remember. It's been so long. So be on the lookout for that whenever I make a news video about that, because they're probably going to be a free code and probably a free membership as per usual, and some other cool festivities here and there. So we'll see what they do for, you know, their birthday, you know, little 18th birthday. We'll see what happens. And then going into the fall, we have the 12 Days of the Spiral, which is also another kind of like, I would say, a free membership as per usual, you know, for a couple of days. And then also the, whatchamacallit, of course, the New World update, which is Darkmoor. Super excited for that. Can't wait for that. We will see what happens and just see if everybody's expectations are as they expect. You know, we really don't know what it's gonna be like. I mean, I'm just hoping for a long world. You know, I'm tired of doing these worlds in like less than 2 hours and then it's done. It's like, oh, okay, well, what to do now? So, you know, we're approaching the kind of break period with Wizard101, at least from what I'm seeing. The guild is kind of tired of doing raids. I mean, a lot of people are getting back to work, or the summer is practically almost over, so a lot of people are going back to school. It is back to school soon. So there's going to be a lot of people busy. So we probably won't raid for a while or see a lot of player activity in a bit until we get that Darkmoor update, I think, or unless there's a free membership. But right now, a lot of people, at least from what I've seen, are getting busy, including me. I've been getting busier and busier every day. So we'll wait and see what happens. And then that pretty much wraps it up, honestly. I mean, really isn't much to talk about in Wiz. It's been kind of a chill year, which is good. I mean, haven't really have anything too insane happen, which is, I guess, good. I mean, there was that one time that Wizard101 was down for an X amount of hours and everybody was flipping out. I mean, there's that, and of course your occasional bugs and glitches as per usual. I mean, that's something I think that's kind of what we're all used to. And yeah, I don't know, it's just been okay, you know, which is good. It's good to be okay. Please, devs, if you're watching this, don't take that as an insult. Like, it is great to be okay, because most of the time in previous years or just previous updates, you know, things go out of control. It's like, whoa, like, what's going on, you know? So take that as a sign of gratitude and respect. That's really good. So we'll see what happens soon. We'll see what they got cooking up. And as always, I will keep you guys updated on the latest news about what else happens in the game in general. So, yep, and that includes console news and all that stuff. You know, we'll keep a lookout on that. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.